Okay, I think we're here for our usual shenanigans. Actually, let me just adjust my settings just a little bit. There we go. But whether you're watching me morning, afternoon, or evening, whether you're lurking because we're a lurker-friendly streamer, or whether you're watching the VOD right now over on YouTube, and sometimes Twitch, because Twitch does save the VODs, I hope you're having a nice one. I hope you're taking care, and I hope you are safe wherever you are in the world. It's C. I'm here to bring you more shenanigans and fun via streaming and all my nerdiness. So, a few things before we get started, because again, this is intended to be a very short Final Fantasy XIV stream to make up for the fact that I did rearrange my stream schedule quite a bit this past week and, adjusted some things as always. But I want to say first and foremost, if my voice seems a little hoarse today, it's because shout out to my FC friends and mutuals. I realized I was screaming so much when I was playing Repo that my voice might not be as great right now in regards to everything. So if I'm a little like hoarse today, it's because my throat is just like ma'am. I don't think you need to do all that screaming from all the shenanigans that happen. So that's on me. I'm okay though. I'm not sick. I just, when I yell a lot because I'm not a big fan of horror and I can't really handle it, this just happens. Two, I will be posting my schedule by tomorrow. The reason why is I do have a special surprise for people who will be paying attention. As always, whenever I do collab streams or streams with other people, my emphasis is to go onto their streams. So like yesterday, shout out to Echo, Sigma, as well as Jinx Bubblegum. Echo had a birthday yesterday, so once again, friend, I hope you had a wonderful time. But usually when, I'm hanging out with people and just having fun, my main priority is the fun and being in the space with friends and mutuals. So I try to be respectful in that sense where I want y'all to follow those folks, which is why I typically don't stream my perspective, as well as like, I'm not worried about, gaining views or follows when I'm just hanging out with friends and having a good time with fellow streamers. If anything, I'm really grateful to be a streamer. It's been really great to be able to get to know folks, celebrate birthdays and celebrations with folks via the platform that is Twitch, YouTube, and the internet. So I'm a nerd like that. But I do want to say that there is a special surprise starting tomorrow. I won't talk about it like I said last week when things got rescheduled because the person who is organizing it, I don't want to take that from them. And of course, I always like to surprise people to the shenanigans if I do pop up on somebody's stream just because I'm available and because I want to hang out with a friend and they're playing a game that I'm really interested in, which is why Monster Hunter Wilds, Final Fantasy 14, that's how that goes. But just, pay attention to socials. Like I said, I'm gonna get things integrated over on Discord as well as on my socials so that things can be synced up. I've started doing that a bit better when it comes to YouTube and Discord to be able to make sure my schedule is available on those platforms. But just know that I'm gonna work on it and it's always gonna be a work in progress. On that same note too, I'm currently in the process of updating the bots so I can get the commands going back forward, including shout outs for folks as well as some welcome commands for those of you on YouTube and Twitch. It's a little bit finicky because I'm not just primarily on Twitch versus YouTube, I'm on both. My primary home is YouTube though, so YouTube doesn't have the same functionality as Twitch as a primarily streamer platform. So I'm grateful for you all being patient with me for the last almost 6 months now, where I've turned off my bot to be able to switch fully to Mix It Up and or Streamer Bot. I've been failing with both. I've been having issues with both, so I'm gonna see if I can get one or the other to work, and then I'll just go with the bot that makes the most sense, which I'm thinking, fingers crossed, might end up being Mix It Up after all, because Streamer Bot's being finicky for me, but we'll see. As well as I've been using Restream as my multi-streaming platform to people to make sure things are all goody in the hoodie. But there will be emotes, there will be some functionality that I'm gonna add in regards to and hi, Jan, welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. I'm just getting started doing some quick announcements before we get into a short Final Fantasy XIV stream, but I hope you're doing well, and it's lovely to see you as well as I'm getting started for shenanigans. I'm just talking about some of the upgrades I'm making to stream as well as what some expectations are in regards to my voice and everything. But I hope you're taking care, and it's lovely to see you. Thank you for stopping by another stream of mine. But yeah, I'm hoping to not only get the currency system going up too, but I do want to actually get some emotes. I'm hoping by my second anniversary, which I am going to start planning that like I said I would, to have some of those features already integrated. I'm going to talk to some friends and mutuals who I've been working with a little bit to try to just figure out what's going on with my bot, to be able to make sure I can do the announcements, be able to make sure you all are getting shouted out, especially if you stream, and for folks to be able to follow my friends and mutuals whenever they're doing their thing. I've got a lot of really cool people in my life who are artists, who are streamers, gamers, developers, stuff like that too. So I want to make sure I'm giving them a lot of love as a hobby as a streamer, and also move towards my goals as well, which I do want to keep growing in terms of my platform, as well as to keep just having fun and making friends and just, enjoying my time in the streamer space in the way that I have. So I'm still a baby in my mind, a baby streamer. I've only been streaming since August of 2022. Wait, no, 2023. I've been streaming since August of 2023, so I'm still very new. But thank you all so much for your patience as always. And then, of course, just to give a heads up in terms of my schedule, again, there will be a surprise tomorrow. I will not be streaming my perspective, but pay attention to socials, / I'll post somewhere of some things I've been working behind the scenes in regards to being a part of this really dope group of people, and some things are going to happen with that. So I'm excited for those shenanigans. And hi, Diego. Welcome, man. I hope you're having a nice one. We're just getting started, as always, in terms of stream shenanigans. And I hope you're taking care and doing well. But we will play Infinity Nikki probably next week. I said Monday. I'm thinking next I might just do maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm noticing streams towards the end of the week, like I suspected, which my regular schedule before things started going wild and outside of streaming works better for me. So I might end up changing that actually towards Infinity Nikki on Thursday. And then we're going to do probably like Saturday, Sunday, not Wednesday streams. But I'll keep y'all posted, of course, in regards to stuff too, because I do want to be able to rate some of my friends and mutuals who do stream on the days that I, am not usually streaming. So I want to make sure I do that. But we're probably going to play Infinity Nikki next week. We're going to play Final Fantasy 14. We're going to keep going with Wondershop. And I do want to announce that I will be playing the Sea of Stars DLC. So you're going to see my pixel form come back soon. I haven't been in my pixel form for a minute. But the Sea of Stars DLC comes out on April 20th. It is I forget the exact name of it, but I do want to actually play that game because I did say that I would. Oh, it's your birthday? Wow, congratulations on making another year around the sun. I hope your birthday is really, really dope, Diego. Thanks for letting me know. Please, I hope you were able to celebrate and to be loved and supported and shown all that you are in terms of existing. I really appreciate you being on streams, just enjoying being in the space. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, or having a wonderful birthday, or have something planned for it, even if it's just like relaxing, honestly. Because I think just doing that is always good too. So, yeah, but thanks for sharing that on YouTube. That today's your birthday. That's awesome. Yeah. For sure. I love birthdays. I think they're really important, and everybody deserves to be celebrated for their shenanigans and for just being who they are, But yeah, we're going to be playing the Sea of Stars DLC on the 20th. I'm going to be in my pixel form. My goal is, like I said before, when we finish Sea Alpha Fit Night, to play that. We will finish Wondershop and then do some of the other games. And then I think I'm going to actually schedule that Hobonichi stream probably next week, if not the following week, so I can show y'all what I've been doing behind the scenes as I've been upgrading my PC parts, as in like my keyboards, my mouse. I gotta get a second monitor, just all the things I'm planning to be able to make this experience super dope. I also am gonna have to fix my sound too, because I've noticed when I'm screaming on stream with my mic, it's very jarring. So I apologize in advance for those of you who've been listening to me. I'm not a huge fan of my sound quality right now, so I'm going to keep working on that, so that way you all can hear me and it's not so jarring when you're watching the VODs too, if you can't be here live, of course, as always. So, but I think that's it. Again, I'm going to keep fiddling with my streamer schedule. I think, again, later in the week works for me, but I'm going to try to see if I can stream probably on like an occasional Monday or Tuesday. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. But just know, like, I'm going to move Infinity Nikki maybe to the early week to make up for the stream we didn't get this week. And then I'm going to play Wondershop Final Fantasy 14. And the following, look forward to Sea of Stars DLC on the 20th. Which I think for the free DLC, I think for Sea of Stars, I want to say it's an extra 8 hours of gameplay. So the streams are not going to be extremely long. For those of you who want to get caught up in terms of the story, I highly encourage you to check out the playlist on YouTube for Sea of Stars. I finished the entire game, including one of the endings. And then once we get to the DLC, I will circle back and schedule, probably during the summer months, getting to the other ending that I really been wanting to show y'all for a year now. So that way, that series will be finally complete and done for you all to enjoy on YouTube. So, Other than that, that's it. If there's anything else in mind, I will talk about it. But until then, we're just gonna go ahead and play. We'll probably play an hour or two. Again, this is gonna be a really short stream of Final Fantasy 14. I do just want to make more progress with Endwalker, given that there's a lot of story and a lot to get through. And of course, like I said, most of my friends want me to get on Cosmic Exploration, which I'm nowhere near that. But you know, we're gonna make progress towards Dawn Trail. So that's the goal. But okay. Just give me 1 second, everybody, as I get Final Fantasy 14 up. Thank you also for your patience, as always. And of course, the captions will be on the bottom of the stream as I adjust. I will say I'm in the works of actually probably getting some additional overlays and stuff too. I do like my overlays. I think what I'm going to do is get some additional ones so I can kind of fiddle with my UI on streams as well. I do like my themed overlays, but I also want to get some to where you all can see more of the game as other streamers have done too. And I'm going to circle between both as well as get some more assets that you all will see on stream as well. Nothing's really going to change at all, honestly. You're just going to see more fancy like things on stream as time goes on. So I've been getting back into my planner mode for my shenanigans as a streamer. So I hope you all will enjoy those little tidbits as well as like little objects on stream too. So just give me 1 second. I did that thing again where I messed up my login information. And then just to give a quick update too as we kind of get the game going. The main thing with Final Fantasy 14 right now is I am probably over the next like few weeks, especially when we get toward the summer months, going to really start transitioning into doing some things with my crafter class, as well as officially moving towards leveling up my magical DPS, because Archer Bard is pretty much level 100. I'm only like a few levels away. Just give me 1 second, y'all. So you're gonna probably hear me start talking more about that more and more on stream, since I'm gonna be really trying to like move in that direction, which is really exciting for me personally because I am super cornball like that, where I get hype about the games that I play, and I'm just thoroughly enjoying kind of going at the game in a different fashion than usual. Well, not that usual, but I just never played any of the crafter classes, so. Alright. You all should start hearing the music from the game, but let me go ahead and switch over. Alright. Okay, you all should be able to hear and see the game. Let me know if that's not the case, of course. Let me see if I can increase my mic just a little bit in terms of sound. Folks can let me know in the chat if it's jarring or anything, but we should be good to go for some shenanigans. I'm gonna miss the Endwalker like theme opening once I get the Dawn chart, by the way. If I ever haven't already said how much I love Endwalker's theme, it's like my favorite along with Footfalls. But yeah, like I said, my Archer, I've been mainly playing Archer Bard as a DPS, and I'm probably gonna switch to Magical DPS soon. And then once I get on my level 100 Healer classes, I'm gonna start putting materia on my weapons, because I still want to do raids and ultimas, so I'm really, really excited to kind of go into that direction in terms of just really get into the meat and potatoes of what has really like my favorite part of this game, even though this game stresses me the hell out. So I'm really excited for that. I'm looking forward to sharing some of that, even though, again, like I said, I will probably keep Final Fantasy on my lineup. It won't be as consistent. Like, Infinity Nikki is still in my lineup too in terms of games I play. But it'll probably be more like dailies, raids, and probably just stuff, anything else I want to show y'all for fun that I'm doing in game to get through the main story. So I can't believe I've been playing for 600 days though. That's kind of wild. And of course, I'm my character cut out for him because, like I said, I'm still like fixing stuff over time. It's been slow and steady to just make sure things are working before I use VTube Studio, as well as the other things I use to make sure I can stream for you all in terms of perspective. But again, there's always a VTuber me, and this version too, which is getting a 2D model too. Don't forget about that. That's coming. Okay, we are going to switch over. I'm going to keep playing as Scholar, even though playing as Scholar is rough. Like, I'd be getting murdered, as y'all saw in that last thing. But we're going to keep leveling up Scholar, and then we're going to go to Astro and Sage. I think we're going to round that out for the healer classes for what we're going to do. But alright, we're going back into the gauntlet. Time for more crying. I'm not here for all the crying I'm gonna do, but it's fine. I forever hate this apocalypse because I'm immediately stressed again. Ah! And again, let me know y'all if my sound, because I'm going to be fiddling with things for a while to make sure things are good. If it's too high, too low, or anything like that, or if it's perfect, I appreciate it in advance for all like suggestions and stuff too. And no, I have not got my ether current, so you can fight me on that as well. Because I realize I'm very slow going. Hold on, give me a second. Let me adjust things real quick. Alright, there we go. And if you're wondering where we were the last time, the final days that started in Final Fantasy XIV, so things are looking real sus right now. That's all I'm gonna say. We're stressed. Oh wait, my game screen is kind of off for streams. Hold on just a second, y'all. I'm gonna adjust my stream window just a little bit. There we go. This story is so well done, though. But I'm just sad this is all happening right now. And, yeah. It's not looking too shabby right now. Like, being in this area is so stressful. It's kind of wild. Okay. And of course, it's going to be slow going as we kind of walk back over to where we got to go. But Final Fantasy is usually really good about pathetic fallacy, where I know that's more of a literary term in regards to like the weather matching the scene of the wording of the story at the moment. So I don't know if I can use that word interchangeably right now, but I just love the way the atmosphere is set in this game, where you hear the states and the tempo of the music, and you can really feel it right now, where it's the final days, and it's not great. And thankfully, these monsters are not trying to kill me as I get back to where we're going. That's beautiful. Okay. And then I did check. We are, I think, about... We're not midway, but we're getting close to halfway through Endwalker. Which is wild to me, because, like, I think I've said I was going to try to get through most of the story by the by spring. But I think it's going to be, like, late spring, early summer before I finish the entire story, but we'll see. Alright. I'm going to go back into Thavnar. Sir, you are a little too calm right now when the apocalypse is happening. I love how the music is just so peaceful, even though we're constantly stressed out right now. That's cool, though. Alright, I think we were going to talk to Kopintea. Because everybody's trying to figure out what happened to these people getting turned into monsters, which I'm not a fan of. Arthas home to the High Crucible? That's true. Because we gotta remember in Thavnar, that's where we got the, the scales that helped us kind of ward off from what's going on with the towers. So I'm wondering if there's going to be more information given all this that happened. Oh, he's accompanying me? Okay. That's fine. Okay, cool. I think I got all the aetherites from this area. Oh, and maybe... I forgot. I tried to get the ether current for Razahan for the longest time, and it wouldn't let me. I was jumping the gun again. And we're going to try to do it again by attuning ourselves to it, even though it might not let me. Is it going to let me do it? Nope. Don't ignore me. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Well, you know, I understand. I'd be rushing. Alrighty. Yes. I was just talking about the scales too. Crashing footsteps. Oh. Started in the marketplace? Marketplaces? Okay. Because before all this kind of busted out, we noticed that people were shifting in Ishgard, was it Udal, and here? So... I really think my theory is this is something to do with their ether. I feel like Heidelin has something to do with this. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, why this would happen in this particular way. Is it because, like, she's all-consuming and it's killing people in regards to their entire spirit type of thing? I don't know. I'm gonna come over here and fix my stuff. As you can see, I break a lot of things. I'm also really excited about being a crafter, like doing all the crafter classes, so I can not spend money anymore on fixing the things I break when I die in dungeons, because that happens too often. And just so you're clear, because my friends are gonna get on me, I put all my money in my retainers, so they won't yell at me for running around with like no gil to be able to teleport. So that's just how that goes right now. Alright, can I go up here? Oh, no, that's not a good direction. I think I need to go below. Yes, I do. Also, the reason why I gotta adjust my settings over for stream too is that I am downloading a lot of the statistical software as I'm trying to transition through some things. So having things all on one PC, of course, is never a good idea when you're either trying to do drawing and art and data and also stream. So that's why you're gonna see some shifts happen over time. It's just gonna take me a little time because I'm very like meticulous and I take quite a bit of time to adjust things, but I appreciate everybody's patience as always. So okay, so you heard screams and then eating people? Oh. I still don't like where this is going. We're gonna find out. I appreciate, like, Grahatia's diplomacy. I really enjoy that. So it's like this just happened all of a sudden. That was just so bad. I'm going to assume I'm going to go down this way, but we will have to see in just a second. Oh, wait, is this a point where I can talk to Graha? Okay. Discuss the textile stalls? Oh. So there's some, like, ancestral links. Or at least some similarities. That's cool. I like that we're getting more background of Graha. I think his storyline is very interesting. Not that all the rest of the Scions haven't, but I feel like we've been focusing more... Well, not that we've been focusing more, but each Scion, I mean, has had some airtime, so... I do like that they do that with their background characters. It's just been a minute, but even though Graha's storyline kind of was a lot of Shadowbringers too. And some of... Well, no, it was ARR and Shadowbringers. We got a lot of Graha's storyline with the Allagans and his background, which is cool. Little minions? wrong thing. Okay, so we need to go back up this way. Got it. And if I'm not using like more storytelling right now, it's because like Aiden Walker's story is so good. I'm super immersed. So I'm just kind of like trying not to talk. Besides like explaining the story like I've done through all these streams to make sure you all are able to follow along with me, as I have no spoilers outside of the ones I do know about, which again, like I'll say every stream, I will not share anything that I know that's a spoiler until we get to that part, so that way you all who are watching for the first time don't like get spoiled like I have. Which is why I say off the internet, y'all, the internet is very quick on spoilers. Okay. Of course, I know some of y'all are here to watch me yell, which I appreciate you too. That's why my voice is slightly hoarse, because I've yelled too much playing Repo. Repo? I say both interchangeably, but... I have a vendetta against gnomes and eyeballs. And if you've played Repo, you know what I'm talking about. I do. That is terrifying. God, that atmosphere. Oh, so it was a person. Okay. Ew. That doesn't sound very nice. Oh, they all... Yeah, kind of like that family that transformed, which was also terrifying. I hate it here. Huh. Oh, over here. I was a little confused, like, what's happening? So it's usually blackness and then a monster comes out. Huh? So it came out before stuff got bad. That's not good. I don't like anything of what I'm hearing, and I'm probably gonna have a joyful time. With everything happening right now. Yes, no drinking and libations, but information. Oh, so it happened here with one of the customers. I guess I probably missed a detail, or maybe I just forgot that had quickly, but okay. Oh, man. Oh, no! Is that the dude we met at the beginning? Oh, my God. Is that the dude who helped us before we met the other elephant man? Oh my God, that sucks so bad. That's a horrible way to go out. Jeez. Okay. Dang, that sucks. Why would you do that, Final Fantasy? It's given Tesleen. That's literally what this reminds me of, is Tesleen getting turned into a Sin Eater. That's so crappy. Okay, well. Why do they always make Tesleen like people? That's so garbage. Like, hit me in the emotional jugular right now. Thanks, Final Fantasy 14. Just because you can. Okay. So we're gonna go talk to his friends in the neighborhood to see what happened to kind of lead to him transforming into a monster. Okay, he's following us again. Cool. Well, that's always good to know. And I'm assuming, of course, we don't want to teleport because they'll have these little talk markers for the characters accompanied with us. Oh, there's a few of them, actually. Alright, Graha, tell me what you want to tell me. You to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay. Sounds good enough to me. Okay, so we're going up to these 3 places. So I'm assuming it'll be good then to go here and then kind of travel up and around, I guess? Because it's saying up, so... I will say this on the building architecture for Thavnair. I actually really like it here. But I've really liked a lot of Endwalker's settings. I generally like all the setting I've seen in the game, but I just really want to comment that I love how colorful the city is. Or just... I love the setting. That's all I'm trying to say, essentially. First from here, we ascend the stairs. Okay. So... I figured it would be up, right? Yeah. So I was right. It was like going up here and then going to these spots to this area. Okay. I kind of vaguely remember doing something like this when we first got here, so maybe that's why, but I could be wrong. I'm glad somebody knows directions, because I am not going to be able to help myself in this game. Path leading southeast. Got it. Okay. See, can I talk to some of the townspeople? Do they make comments based on the apocalypse? Yeah, I figured. Or at least I'm glad I was right. Giant shadow across the sky. I really think Heidelin did something. There's just no way. There's just no way she's not involved with this. I don't know what she would get out of, though, consuming people in this way, though. That's the problem. I know Graha's like, I just want to spend time with you as a friend, and we can never do that because there's always some BS, and I'm like, listen. I appreciate the honesty. Despite the shenanigans, the dynamics happening right now in real time. In 4K. Okay. Alright, so we're where we need to be now. I mean, if a giant monster came out of the sky, I'd be hiding too. I can't blame them at all. So just general area? Okay. Have I got this Aetheryte crystal here? I'm assuming I have, but I'm just gonna check just in case. Okay, cool. We just haven't got the one that I've been trying to get since I got in the city. I don't think we can jump over there. So, I mean, when we came here the first time, his character did say, because of all the stuff that was going on with the final days, that it was a lot. So... So I'm wondering if the situation was so bad to Graha saying it was dire that maybe that's what made him transform? Is she, like, preying on people who have a lot of, like, anxieties and fear? I don't know. I'm very curious how this is gonna work. Cause I mean, it's Square Enix, so my brain's thinking of like Kingdom Hearts with the nobody, heartless, and like nobody's heartless, and what am I thinking of the other one? Forgot the third enemy, but it's based off a similar concept of like light and dark and something in between. The Unverse, yeah. So heartless, nobody's in the Unverse, I think it is. So I'm wondering if this is kind of like an Unverse concept, except for without the whole light and darkness and just kind of becoming nothingness. But I might be overthinking it. I'm just thinking of Square Enix in terms of those things of like heart and spirit and soul. If that makes any sense, but okay. Yeah, I'm glad that daughter told her to stay out of sight, or at least be careful out here. Get that. I'm assuming there's another building we can go into. Unless I'm just completely missing it right now. Okay, no, it's over here. That's what I was to say, like, there's gotta be somewhere I can go into. Okay. I'm assuming you're on the other side? Yep. That's one way to avoid it, Ben, is nap. Listen, napping, sleep is great. Huh. Oh, so there was an arrangement at the Ruvandu Fibers. Yeah, and I'm probably going to pronounce things wrong, so I'm going to attempt, but just know I'm going to say it completely wrong, so. I don't think I can teleport over to the crystal over there. I want to get close, though. Oh, can I? Okay, cool. I forgot you don't have to get all of them. You can just get some that you will teleport to. Alright, perfect. I will walk a little back, though, because I do want to get the dialogue from Graha before we kind of move forward. I know he's probably just going to give us directions, but I still want to do it anyway. Just because. The heavens burned, the stars fell. So that's what I'm saying, like, that's like a big ol', what do you call that thing? Foreshadowing. But then that makes me question what happened with Louis Swai and, like, ARR in regards to Bahamut. This is suspicious. I feel like Heidelin had something to do with this. I'm gonna suspect her for the rest of this franchise, and I'm not gonna stop saying it until something proves me wrong in the story right now. All right. Farming silkworms? Okay. Got it. Is it above? Below? Is it down there? Oh. I could be a normal person and jump, but oh, there's stairs. Okay. I was like, I could be a normal person and jump off this cliff, or I could just take the stairs and not do that. All right, cool. It's fine. Fair. Figured y'all are busy in terms of what you need to do. Are we doing errands again? If this is one of those side quests where you have to carry stuff, there is one, and where is it? There's one in Stormblood that I am so bad at because I can't do it. It's under a time limit. So if it's one of those, I'm gonna fight you in Walker. Okay, I'm not going to, but I'm gonna be a little upset. Okay. Yeah, do what we gotta do. Alright, we're going in here to pick up something, and hopefully we won't drop it and mess this up for our lead. Oh, I'm here to help. Small crate? Okay, by the hatchery, the crate of clothing? Okay, it's for someone. Oh my lord. I've got limited time. Okay, I completely missed those instructions. Alright. The small crate by the storehouse near the hatchery? Okay, I'm just looking at the instructions again. A minute to do this? See, didn't I just say about these things? Me and my shenanigans. Alright, so that's the first one. I'm glad they're in close proximity. Because the one in Stormblood, like, that one you have to just do it quickly, and I just be messing it up every time. Okay, this one's going to you. The fact that I can pick this up, Warrior of Light, Black Girl Magic, I'm just saying. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes. I like that it's realistic in the sense of that was a heavy load of clothing. So, okay. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Alright, maybe after we do this we can get more tea on what the heck just happened. Because, no. Alright. More insight. Yeah, that's a good question. Oh man, I know y'all are traumatized. So when people get fearful, they turn into these monsters. This music is so ominous. Oh my word. Like, this feels like the music in the beginning of, if you've seen The Lion King, and reminds me of just the before the hyena, not hyenas, before the antelope storm down into the wherever that, whatever you call that, where they stormed in to where Mufasa has to save Simba. That's what this music sounds like. It is so ominous. Especially in my headphones, like, it's just, oh my word. Okay, so then they, oh, hello! Hi, Toko! Welcome into stream. I hope you're having a nice one. Thank you so much for the raid. And hi, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. My name is C. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm your friendly mid-artsy scientist who streams for fun and for hobby and for community and for all the love of gaming and art and technology. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy 4, specifically Endwalker, which is giving very ominous darkness, dark side vibes. But you know, feel free to hang out and chill and everything else. And Toko, of course, you have to tell me what you were doing for stream today. But if you do have to do some stream aftercare, including folks who are watching you today, please feel free to do so. I would love for y'all to hang out, of course. But if you need to scamper and take care, I will be not offended. Particularly because this, you know, expansion for Endwalker is a little intense. I'm not gonna lie. So might be, you know, might not be the vibe. But if you're in for some interesting story and some commentary and some good vibes, you're just welcome to stay and hang out. But yeah. Hope you're having a nice one, Toko. And like I said, thank you, readers, for joining in. I appreciate you. You're all super cool. So yeah. I'm just this music. Oh my god. We're struggling right now. It's just low key a lot. Is that what set him off? I did a short sketch for May Day, and I continued to bid on my mermaid drawing. Nice, nice, Toko. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, that's super cool, especially with yeah, I've been seeing. I think I saw Moon and Honey were drawing for Mermaid, as well as I did see some May Day sketches. I think with Final Fantasy 14 art. So that's awesome. Sound like you got some good stuff going and some good, you know, fun times in terms of arts, which I appreciate. I always love to hear people in their art ventures, as always, so yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, like, if you have intense, like, almost like a breakdown or despair, it's giving Danganronpa vibes. You turn into these monsters, which is horrifying, but ugh. I will show you later as I have to go to the store. Yeah, no worries, Toko. I'll look forward to seeing it later. But yes, please go do your thing. Especially if you gotta go run errands and go get things from the store. I appreciate you again for the raid. And like I said, if you decide to lurk, that's great. But if you gotta go scamper, I totally understand, especially stream aftercare. So I appreciate you. I'm always looking forward to art. So please for you to know you can always share art and things with me, because I still gotta show you my eat bags too. So got some exchanging to do. Yeah. Yeah, but why does it happen when, like, I don't know, that's so suspicious how it happens with intense emotion. Because usually with people who get hurt in this game, like in our world, the swords, they turn into void sense. But then Shadowbringers, the light was too much and there was no balance, they would turn into light wardens. So I'm wondering if it's something to do with that. I'm really morbidly curious now. Like, I just am. Oof, story. It's gonna hurt my feelings. Oh, wrong direction. Alright, let me see. Oh, I'm still going in the wrong direction. Alright, we got to go up here and then turn right. Alright, cool. So we can get up out of here. Alright, so we can meet up with everybody and see what they got in terms of the investigation. Alright, let's hear the tea.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you.
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb. What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, sink their fangs into him? The fangs!
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I knew I had a feeling. Crap. Ah, shoot. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Please don't. No. Ah, we do. Yeah. Shit.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
This is so bad. Oh my god. Ooh, alright.
Run as fast as you can.
Oh my god, no. Alright, we gotta save what we can save. This is so bad. Oh, and you're gonna turn too. Shoot.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own.
Come on. Calm down.
We'll survive.
Cool. Yeah, you gotta go. Oh, this is so shitty. Okay. It's gonna be one of those stories. Also,
strong, my friends.
Also, for the Graha fans, I know y'all eating this up right now. I like him too, but I just...
Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations. Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground.
Yeah, y'all gotta get up out of here.
Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right.
Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
This is making me so emotional, but I hate how this is preying on people's anxieties and fears. But having the background I do during like emergencies, this is what happens. That's so shitty though. Oh, if this is Heidelin, I'm fighting her. I cannot wait to take her out. And welcome in. Yeah, man, a lot of Graha fell for him so much in this part. Yeah, Graha is one of my favorite NPCs. I love all the Scions, but I love Graha. He's such a baller character. So kudos to him, like stepping up. He's perfect because like he's had his history in in Shadowbringers, like leading people. So I see him stepping up and being the adventurer that he is. I just love this so much. Okay, we gotta go. Alright, we gotta get over here because we gotta help these people get the hell up out of here. This is a really good story, but this is so like, oh my god. Alright. Got it. We're gonna just follow the map, and I guess we're gonna be squaring up on monsters on the way. I guess it'll give me practice for these skills I need to get as a healer. Alright, come on. Make my day. Listen, I've been playing this game for almost 600 days. You're gonna have to do a little bit better than that, I'm just saying. Alright, I'm gonna keep following the path, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what's going on where they're preying on people's fears to change them. That's so strange to me. Down. All right, come on. Almost there. I don't know, maybe it's because like, okay, so this is my theory, and again, I'm gonna be wrong, and again, I appreciate folks not spoiling me as I learn more about this, but I'm wondering if it's kind of like what happened with Shadowbringers when, in their world, where Graha's from, if you don't have a balance, is that's what's happening? Like, because in the Light Wardens, they had too much light, so it turned them into monsters. This is the same concept where like there's too much darkness, so it just eats you alive? Because again, my brain's stuck in the Kingdom Hearts. Nobody's heartless and unversed. There's got to be something with that I'm not getting. That's in my face that we're going to learn very quickly. Is there anybody even left here who isn't transformed? Oh, shoot. What's wrong with these people? what's going on? Save the villagers. Got it. Have I gotten this? Nope. And we need to come back, so. That's why I am a ye old healer. I could be wrong, there's gonna be lots of things, and I do think one part that was a good mention at this point was that we've been sundered. Oh, dang. So we don't have the same, like, ether as an ancient. So I'm wondering if that's why when they get transformed, they're not turning into, like, they're not able to live, I guess? I don't know. There has to be something with that, too. So I'm wondering when we get more about the ancients and the Asians, about what it has to do with anything, because they're, like, 3 times our side with 3 times the ether. So I'm wondering if it was so bad for the Calamity because they had more ether. I don't know. It's just, this is so interesting. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, these people are gone. This is so crappy. I've played way too many Final Fantasy games and Kingdom Hearts to not know what they're kind of cooking here. I can't wait to get the actual facts of what's going on, but it's really given, like, Heartless Nobody unsundered. Because we did Shadowbringers, we got the Void Sense, we got the Light Warden, but what happens when there's no balance for either one and you just die? Oh, we gotta go to Alpha now. Okay. If he turns into a monster, I'm gonna be so pissed. It's like if anybody feels any despair or like anguish, like Danganronpa bad type of anguish. And I'm thinking of Danganronpa because I think of despair as the characters in that game, or that one character. But if they turn into monsters, I'm gonna be so mad. They've already taken out some NPCs. Oh, I didn't see the text. Sorry, I think it's auto moving. Ah, no! I don't know what that is. Sorry, it's auto advancing. Oh, so they did what they can, but it didn't work, huh? This is so bad because we met some of these NPCs, and the fact that some of them are turning is just heartbreaking. That's really good though, but again, it reminds me of Shadowbringers because they set up Tessline's scene like that where they want you to know that people are just. It's reminiscent of that whole part with Shadowbringers. So I see the parallel here, or at least the continuation of that story, which hurts me still deeply right now, and I'm not happy about it, clearly. Yes, welcome to Final Fantasy, of course. That's how it goes. Final Fantasy does this a lot. Yeah, I'll come with you, of course. You don't even gotta ask. If they set it up where he turns into a monster, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, Final Fantasy, stop playing with me. My feelings right now. Alright, we even going the right way right now? Alright, we are. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Because I was like, I don't know if I'm going the right direction right now. But we're gonna figure it out. And I know people are gonna be like, why don't you use your chocobo? Sometimes I just like running everywhere because I just am that person. I love how there's a Marlboro over there. Sup? Yeah, of course. Nothing wrong with running, yeah. Sometimes, again, I just like to walk around the scenery to just kind of get a feel of things versus like riding my chocobo and stuff and flying. That's what I tend to do. It's a habit I've had since I've started playing this game. Way here. Alright, I'm going. It's in this area? Oh no. Alright. These monsters are ugh too, by the way. Alright, solo and you. I don't like how they talk too. It's like they're sentient, but then they're not. Oh my god. Spies, fellow Final Fantasy 14 player. Yes, hello. we love our Final Fantasy 14 players. Yes, yes. Yes, Bonet. I'm not saying Vieira's are the best, but I will say someone who got in via Vieira's supremacy via Final Fantasy Tactics Advance to Final Fantasy 12 to now Final Fantasy 14. Yes, fellow Bonets. I appreciate y'all out here in this out in the streets. Excuse me. Also, I did see I think Akihito Yoshida is his name. I saw that he made fan art, by the way, for Final Fantasy 12, specifically Fran and Voltaire, and it was so pretty. I love it so much. I need to get like actual official, like I either need to get like the art book if I can find it in Final Fantasy 12, or just I really hope they come up with like a poster of the art because it was so well done. And they gave Fran all her melon, and I'm just like, yes. So I love Vieira's and Funes. So I just wanted to say that, give it a comment. The MTG one. It wasn't the Magic the Gathering one. It was actually art that he drew separately for the anniversary for, I think, Final Fantasy 12. But I did not know there was an MTG art. I've seen only the Magic the Gathering art for Xenos and a few of the other characters, which I need to. I'm currently peanut butter and jelly bun. Oh, got you. I got you. If I hear what you're picking up, I do like peanut butter. I'm not a fan of jelly, but I'm here for it. And if you mean that's what you're eating, you know, it's fine. Or if those are your colors, I can respect that too. Because, you know. But please clarify for me if I'm missing details and context, because I be wilding out. In the sense of I miss things. You saw the Hildebrand MTG card? Oh, nice, nice! I didn't know they had a Hildebrand one. That's interesting. Because I've seen Grahatia's Magic the Gathering. He just recycles himself as a zombie. Yeah, that's what I think I saw too, which was so funny to me. That Xenos' card is literally just, I'm gonna hurt you like I hurt you in Final Fantasy 14. Please don't turn into a monster. Damn it! I'll ping you on Blue Sky. Gotcha, gotcha. Sounds good. please let this work. Thank you. This sucks so bad. Yeah, we got this. Maybe we can take him too if he's not dead. Oh, he died. He just didn't turn. That's good. Even though I'm still not glad that he's dead or anything, but you know what I'm trying to say. I hate it here. I am not a fan. Does this say anything when we click on him? No. Okay. Alright, we're going back this way. I was hoping I would bob and weave the monkey, but you know, I figured I don't have that type of luck right now. And why are you so strong? Get out of here. Come on. There we go. I didn't have to kill you, but since you wanted to play games with me, you know, that's how that's gonna go. Alrighty. Oh, are we fighting more of these things? Not a fan. Alright, I'm waiting for my blue sky to load. I don't see it yet, but when I get it, I will. Hopefully blue sky's not being too mean right now. Okay. Thank you for the ping in advance. I'm just waiting for my thing to load. I hope we save them though. Y'all know how I feel about families in games, chosen or not. So I'm gonna be really sad if this baby and mom don't survive. I'm already was mad about what's happened with these people's kids. It hurts my spirit. Oh my lord. Of course, this one over here. Wrong button. Not that I didn't need to use the debuff, but well, not the debuff. Not that I didn't need to use the buff, but still. Where are we going now? Oh, wrong direction. All right. Let's kick it old school and start booking it. I don't really want to fight snakes, though. And I'm thinking I haven't got this one yet in terms of the crystal. No, we have. Never mind, we just did this. Yeah, I don't know where they are. Still don't have the ping on blue sky, but I know shenanigans in terms of text. I'm just letting you know it's Stylian! Let's go! My other favorite NPC.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
Or as Genki calls him, Bonehead Batman, which I appreciate. Oh no. Sorry, I saw that stream went out for a second, so I wanted to wait for just a moment before it came back. Sorry about that. Am I back? Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, I was like, lol, what's going on? Hello? Oh! Okay, I got it finally. I love your colors though. Those are perfect. Hold on, let me make a quick comment. Hold on, I have to tell you immediately that I love them. I approve. Thank you for sharing that with me. And we'll auto advance dialogue.
It's me. How fare you below? Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Oh, he's gotta tell him he got 8! Oh!
Stress and panic sweep Ras Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there.
Also, my bad too. I thought it was gonna be a DM instead of like a ping, so my bad. I got those two confused in my mind. But thank you. I got it, and I left my comment because yes, I love Bunais. Show me your fashion.
Small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
so it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion?
Baller line.
Ras Khan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust.
Do you mind if I DM you the art for the MTG one and some other good ones?
Through my
Yeah, sure.
proxy
I don't have a problem with that.
walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so.
I'm just not streamer literate enough to like share them because my tech is being weird. But if y'all want me to see something, you please feel free to ping me or DM and ask, which I appreciate y'all are doing in the chat. So that I have no problem with that whatsoever. So, but yeah, you're fine to do that. I appreciate you asking.
Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind
that sparked a nigh-endless war.
Yes, Heaven's Ward recall. Let's go.
The hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahuan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Radz-at-Han hangs in the balance. We have company.
Are y'all gonna make me pay as a Sinian? Or y'all just gonna let me watch a cool cutscene? Cause I'm cool with that. I've never played Striker.
It's all or nothing.
Okay, I was just gonna make sure, cause I was like, I've never played Dragon. Oh, and in a time check, we're gonna go for like 30 more minutes, and then we'll wrap up stream. Because again, it was meant to be short. I just wanted to make it through some of more of Endwalker's storyline, but we will play more Final Fantasy next week. So, if y'all turn this elephant man into a monster, I will ride. I will ride. I love the top two options. I don't really want to say anything like mean in the third because it's just scary. So. Nope, still looking for him. Unfortunately. I need to stop doing auto advance on just text. But I guess they're gonna just do one more survey of this area, and then we're gonna save the mother and child, which makes complete sense. I think it's a good time to do crafting and stuff too, because it'll be a good reprieve. I don't know how to DM, so I'll tag you. No worries, you can do either or. That's fine. Because I know Blue Sky can be a little confusing, so it's all good in the hoodie. Alright. Done. Bet. Oh, I see all of them. Nice. Oh, well, maybe I lied. Maybe the art for what I saw, maybe that is for the Magic the Gathering. So maybe I was wrong, so I apologize. I don't want to misinform. Nice. Okay. No, I appreciate that. These look really cool cards. For context, I'm looking at the Final Fantasy XIV Magic the Gathering cards because they made specifically a Final Fantasy set, which includes, I think, several characters from major titles from Final Fantasy, as well as some from Final Fantasy XIV. I don't personally play Magic the Gathering. I'm more of a tabletop person in the sense of like D&D, and I want to get into Pathfinder. But I really like the fact that like Magic the Gathering has card games and stuff too. Yeah. So so I apologize. I can correct myself. So I'm assuming then the art that Akihito Yoshida did must have been for Magic the Gathering for Final Fantasy 12. So thank you for. I got my P's and Q's crossed. So I appreciate that in terms of me being wrong and not spreading misinformation that it's just like art for the anniversary or something. So yeah. Okay, so they must have sought shelter in another place. I guess we gotta go find them for the dad who passed away. Okay, got it. Yeah, of course, I appreciate that. Yeah, and of course I appreciate getting corrected if I'm wrong about something, so I appreciate the patience with that too. Because I didn't know they would include, because I've seen cards from most of the major titles. I didn't think they were going to include Final Fantasy 12, so that's really cool to know. It almost makes me want to play Magic the Gathering too, because Final Fantasy feelings, you know? So, I'm here for this, completely. Oh, we're coming up on more monsters. And I'm not saying you should play tabletop games, but you could if you wanted to. I'm just saying, they're fun. I need you to sis to go run. I don't need you to turn in nothing. I need you to just put your brave face on and get the hell up out of here as soon as I kill this monster. You don't have anyone to play tabletop with? Okay, I got you. I hope you can find people you can play games with. I mainly play D&D and stuff virtually now because everybody I know is spread all over the world. So I can't like talk, but online or not, I do hope you find people you can play games with. And I highly encourage it. It's great. Alright. I'm glad we saved somebody. It always makes me feel good when we find somebody to save in this game. Because I will say, like, tabletop games are the most fun when you have friends you can actually like join and play it with. But I feel like I'm still a newbie though with tabletop games, even though I love them, because I've only played, I want to say, like 3 to 4 campaigns. I appreciate that. Nice job, yeah. I mainly play like, I'm gonna think about this. I've played Paladin and I've made a Sage character or Mage character, so I think to me I do want to play more like D&D campaigns or Pathfinder, and I want to try Pathfinder campaign. I do have like a Tarot D&D like Pathfinder game that I want to try out too. And of course, Unicorn Overlord for their collector's edition had a tabletop game with it. I low-key want to get it just for that, but that's because I'm a Unicorn Overlord nerdy, so that's a little thing I want to do for myself. Okay, I'm back. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, welcome back, Toko. I'm okay. I am enjoying the stress of Final Fantasy XIV. And hi, Zeno. Welcome in. I love the new Mobile Suit Gundam from the space exploration shenanigans, so. Oh, shit. Are you kidding? I'm assuming up here? And Zeno, I know you're nearby. I'm just running to get more story because I'm panicking. So this is happening. They're up here? Oh, God. Okay. Because I have static night soon, which is why we're going to end around 9 o'clock. I'm going to party it up, bro. I enjoyed the stress. This statement I will not forget. I mean, like I'm not a somebody who enjoys being stressed out on purpose, but story's really good. But I think this story reminds me of Tactics, and Tactics was stressful. I low-key feel like from when I was 10, because the stakes were high. But I mean, Final Fantasy and most like RPGs have high stakes at a certain point, so this is in that like climax. Stuff's hitting the fan type of vibes, and we're trying to save a mom and a baby. So yes, all the things are happening right now. The moment you got what you needed to get done in terms of errands, Toko. We have one more spot to get to. Are we going up or down? Oh, we're going up. Okay. Some of these monsters are genuinely the worst things I've ever seen. Like, why would you design something to look like this? For free? Like, for what was the reason, as the meme goes? Where are we going now? Oh, we're going back where we came from? Yes, we are. I might be doing crafting to just like, I have to get a plushie and some juice after I play intense games, because like, what do you mean? Is this what we're dealing with right now for like the next however many expansions? Okay. Oh, thank God there's soothing music, so maybe it's a reprieve for a hot minute. And I mean a hot minute, because this game comes in stressing me out. With no remorse.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
This is for the beginning of the final days. I'm screeching. That does not make me feel good.
We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
We're just gonna have to do what we can, like Afano just said. Okay.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends! This is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Game is so good. I love how there's always some hopeful, like, strong rigor that happens with this game that I appreciate. Even though I'm gonna be low-key stressed every time I say that. You ain't gotta tell me twice. It's time for Chocobo shenanigans. And then we're gonna go for 15 more minutes and then we're gonna call it for stream because static night shenanigans are abound. Am I even close to where I gotta go? Besides me hitting rock. I am. Maybe. Though I'm unlocking this whole area now and I'm getting all that EXP. I'm excited. Y'all know me when sometimes like I'm after stream. Off stream I would just like run around soaking up the EXP. So that's what I'm saying. My scholar's probably gonna be level 100 before like Sage and Astro, but my goal is pretty soon to level all my healers. So it's gonna be great. And then I gotta come with their outfits so I can commission art because I'm gonna act the fool and it's gonna be litty. And I'm excited for that reason. I'm worried. Should I be concerned? Probably.
Sure of it! Bevan!
Don't, please!
Let's go, Sage! Let's go! And Red Mage. Again, magical DPS. We love it. Oh! Shout out to moms out here protecting their kids.
No! God have mercy!
Oh, am I jumping into the water immediately? Alright, come on. Oh my god, are you kidding me? She still died. You've got to be kidding me, Final Fantasy XIV. Oh my god, where's her kid? Okay. I'm assuming the impact from her falling into the water killed her. And that is so tragic. Do I need to pick it up? Or did I already grab it? This is like actually the worst. We can save the baby's parents. Why would you include this in this story? Oh my god! Oh my god, this is awful. Hi there! Where am I going? Are they on the other side of the thing? Did I just pass them? I probably did. But hi there! I will bow as I run around because I'm worried about this child who's lost both their parents, and I'm just sad now about it. Oh, this game! This game! Why would you hurt my feelings like this? Oh, I cannot wait to hurt Zeno and Heidelin. It's gonna be on site immediately. This game is rough. Oh my god. Oh, we can at least save the baby.
She's so cold, Elfino.
Ah, emotional! Ah, what do you mean?
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsuya, take the child.
It's a baby in Final Fantasy 14. Oh my god. Yeah, we gotta kill these things.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Matsuya, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
Yeah.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsuya. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
You got this. You got this.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsuya. Go! Quickly!
Steady. You know the way.
No, not the baby. No. Oh my god.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Come on.
To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark. No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Oh my god, that thing is creepy.
Every agony.
We love Ascendian. That's why he's one of my favorites. Let's go. Let's go, Heavensward and dragons. And I just love it. Anyway.
The divinity.
Well, dragon and a dragoon, but close.
But one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Also, whoever made it to where kids could turn into monsters, I have so much beef with you right now. Why would you do that?
Well. Seems
The baby
baby's
knows.
taken a liking to you.
Exactly, dragons. The baby knows the dragons are cool.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
I like both responses, though.
Really? How can you be so sure?
Black girl magic? No.
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
It's Big Brother Asinian.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Yeah. If they killed the baby or Matsuya, I was gonna start bawling. But I'm glad the parents can get a proper burial, though this still sucks! Also, given what happened with Tesleen, these kids cannot catch a break. Thank God, too. I know, right? That they don't turn into monsters. That's so... I hate it here. Alright, we're gonna do this one last thing and then we're gonna wrap it up. Because I think this is enough of me getting emotional. Oh, I haven't seen that in a minute. The hotbar dying. And then we have to stop streaming. And we'll raid. I'm gonna process my feelings in this game. Oh, I love how he's just a giant NPC we talk to. Yo, I love Heaven's Ward, so dragons. I love when the dragons are involved. I hope they don't turn because they're scared of seeing this dragon here, but you know, dragons. Yeah. I'm here for saving a baby. So. And the baby knew. She was like, that's a dragon. I'm cool with the dragons. I hope she grows up being like a dragoon. That'd be great. you should say like a dragon. I appreciate you. Welcome in, by the way. And hold on, let me pause it because I missed some dialogue from her actually. The Final Fantasy grind goes good. I am being promptly traumatized by this series, even though I love it so much, and it's cooking, and it's one of the greatest tales ever told by Square Enix. But so far I'm pretty good. I'm glad I'm gonna start doing the crafter classes and magical range DPS so I can soothe the pain of this emotional turmoil and the greatness that is Endwalker right now. And I cannot wait for my beach episode that's Dawn Trail. But other than that, Coatsy, I'm good. Hope you're doing well as well in terms of things. I'm getting ready to wrap up streams. I'm gonna be like finishing up this little quest here and then we're gonna call it because I'm glad I could do longer Final Fantasy 14 streams with Endwalker, but I'm glad we're pacing it because this story is holy crap. Woo! Oh, nice. Hold on, y'all. Also, I know I was visiting Final Fantasy 14, but thank you for visiting. In terms of in-game, I know I just did a bow to you in terms of things, but I just want to say I didn't ignore that. But thank you for showing me your character. When is he affiliate though? Yeah, Ishman, I appreciate you visiting me. I was running around doing stories. I just want to say, like, if anybody ever visits me, that's for you and anybody who plays, like, I will always bow and, like, say hi, because I do appreciate you took the time. I need to sub. You subbed to too. Thank you. You're so sweet. Which, of course, you do not have to sub. And hi, Z. Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice one. It's lovely to see you. Let me put it this way. If you choose to sub, how was the panicking? I'm still panicking, Z. But to your question about the sub, look out for the opportunity to do that probably by the summer months. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. And I want to say, to be transparent, for those of you who don't know, I do qualify for Twitch affiliate. So for those of you, like, I tend not to bother anyone who's doing MSQ stuff, like their own stuff. Oh no, of course. And again, I don't mind people like coming and saying hi, of course. And like with me streaming Final Fantasy 14, I don't mind like people joining me on the MSQ in terms of dungeons and raids and stuff, so I appreciate it. But yeah, you're not bothering me if you come say hi. If anything, I love like when friends and mutuals come into the game and just like randomly just say hi to me in game. It's really cool, as well as off stream as well. And yeah, see, the panicking is happening because oh my god, people are dying and turning into monsters, and I'm not here for that. I'm breathing, so we're not completely ruining our voice. But to your point, yes, I'm still panicking. I'm gonna be panicking this entire expansion. But yes, to the sub thing, I'm working out some of the kinks and details, but if you are interested in subbing, I will say definitively, well maybe not definitively, I will say look out for my anniversary stream in August for some things related to that. That's all I'm going to say right now, is work out some of the details. But for those of you who don't know, and I will just say thank you all so much for the love and follows and support. I actually do qualify for Twitch affiliate, and I don't know how y'all did it on Twitch and YouTube, but I might qualify for other stuff too, so that's why I'm saying pay attention, because I have some things cooking in the background. I just got to work out some things in regards to transitioning and jobs and all that stuff. So I am a hobbyist of a streamer though, so just know like I'm not doing this for money, so you do not have to sub to me. If you want to, that's cool, but I'm just letting you know you don't have to. But I know Kotsu, you and other people want to sub, so I appreciate y'all for being so supportive of me, especially for those of you who have crowns, who have been hanging out here since the beginning of my Twitch journey. So yeah, but I do have emotes and special things coming, so don't worry about it. It's gonna be lit. I'm just saying the summer months because I have some plans for August for my anniversary stream. So I would say around that time, look out for something maybe August, September, October. I'm just saying. Seeking myself and nobody else and working out some of the Kings of stores. Just saying that for reasons. I will say in some of the ideas I'm thinking too, some of my assets and overlays I'm gonna add are gonna be Final Fantasy 14 related. So all the games that I have played, just know there will probably be something on my stream related to it, just to give y'all a heads up. That should not be surprising, but along with my Final Fantasy X YRP concept in my mind, there's also Final Fantasy 14, No Straight Roads, and Sea of Stars. Just all the games I've played. There will be little Easter eggs you can catch. But again, just pay attention. It's all good. But I thank you all in advance for being here. I appreciate it. Especially folks who are literally wanting to sub and are waiting on me to get my ish together. I appreciate you a lot. So. I love how the story is coming together right now. I really do. Also, I love these two NPCs. I really do. They're some of my favorite in this franchise. I usually have favorite NPCs in each part, but they're particularly dope as hell. So I love it. Alright. With that, we are going to wrap up stream here. Because, shenanigans. When the name and Sisters of Davnar is happening, Davnir. Which is fair. I love the parallel between this and freaking Shadowbringers, though. This expansion is low-key sad and depressing, but it's very hopeful and joyful, so it's so interesting. Yay, T, which I'm also gonna get too, because I am low-key stressed. Yes, tea always lifts spirits. Like she's saying, sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. Alright, so we're gonna stop it here. Let me see where we are story-wise. Again, I don't think I'm gonna finish Endwalker anytime soon. I think we're pretty steeped into the story now, but I just want to see where I am in the context to completing it, as I do every other couple of streams, or every other stream. So, for context, I'm only 38.7% or 40% into Endwalker, and we're about 78% into the main story. So we're getting pretty through the main story quest. But Endwalker, we're only like 40% in, if we're going to round up, so... like I said, the next stream will continue just moving forward with Endwalker and just keep moving and grooving. As I always say, y'all, if you play Final Fantasy XIV, if you're a friend or mutual, I'm always happy to game with you and do dungeons and stuff. But you're welcome to just hang out, kick it, body double, do other things as I not freak out too much. But, yeah. Let me just see... for the next stream where we're going to be in regards to any more dungeons. I don't think we're going to have any coming up soon. Okay. So we have like 3 more quest lines left. So we got about 46 quests left in this one. So we're making progress, but we still got some ways to go. And we don't have any dungeons coming up just yet. But we're gonna be crying and feeling emotional, so okay, let me switch over to the chatting screen, and we're gonna log out of the game, and then I'll log in because I know friends and mutuals are on for static night. So just give me 1 second, everybody. All right, let me turn on some music. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for joining me for more Final Fantasy XIV. If you were here, whether you watching morning, afternoon, evening, lurking, or watching the VOD that will still be on YouTube. Again, we'll probably play more Final Fantasy 14 next week. Like I said, my goal is to get through most of Endwalker, if not this month, into June. And then I'm assuming June, July, like I said, late summer, late spring, early summer, maybe a little bit in the summer months. We'll probably get through all of the main story, and then I'm still gonna side it out, but I'm probably gonna end up doing like raids, dailies, and just anything I feel like in Final Fantasy 14 once we get through the main story. I love this game a lot. It means the world to me. I'm super nerdy about it, and Endwalker is just cooking. So with the 5D chest that is the storyline, we're just gonna keep it moving and keep it popping. But okay, let me see before we completely close out who I can raid over on Twitch. For those of you watching on YouTube, I will drop the name of who you can go check out over on Twitch. I do have mutuals who stream on both platforms, but typically I find that most people I know aren't streaming when I'm streaming, so I really can't, like, you know, do what I gotta do. But it's all goody in a hoodie. Let me see, who do I want to stream today? Okay, there's a few folks actually. We are going to go ahead and raid Nari, actually. So Nari Konabi is a black VTuber. She's currently playing Schedule 1. So I think I'm going to go ahead and raid her. Let me see if she's still going to be streaming for a while. I haven't played Schedule 1. I've just heard about the shenanigans. And of course, like, you know, co-op games. I think she's streaming with Arctic Aaliyah, actually, too, who's another black streamer as well. So I'm going to go send y'all off to her to be able to go watch. I'm assuming, yeah, she's an hour and a half in, so I'm assuming she's going to be streaming for a while. But for those of you on YouTube, you can go follow her. That's her username. I'm also going to drop Arctic Aaliyah if you want to go follow her as well. Let me just get the username right really fast, if I can get it right in my brain in terms of Shans. Spelling, y'all. Spelling. I think that's how you spell it, yeah. Nari is a mutual of mine in the streamer space, does a lot of stuff in terms of black streamer, like, not only for just black VTubers or streamers, but just a really cool person I've talked to, and they're really awesome. And then Arctically, I appreciate their content and just what they do. But yeah, they're playing Schedule 1, so we're going to go ahead and raid them. And of course, y'all, though, if you don't want to watch Schedule 1, if you just want to go chill, I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. You are feel free to take care, you know, get some water, stretch, go do some other things. Of course, you got to take care of stuff. I will potentially be back tomorrow, but I won't be streaming my perspective. But there might be some shenanigans that I'll share once it's, you know, done, with other folks that you might know as well. So I'm not going to say what it is, but just stay tuned if you're following me on socials, on Blue Sky and other platforms. But alright, we're going to go ahead and get the raid going. So for the raid message, as always, I'll drop it in the chat again. For those of you on YouTube, please use the username if you would like to go follow, or if you rather jump on Twitch for a second to be able to ride the raid, that's fine. But let me see. I think I dislike the magic and shenanigans here. The sea train is here. When I get my emotes and we move towards getting like things that I want for stream, I'm going to add like some cute things for this. But that's the raid message for those of you who are going to ride over to Schedule 1. I think Schedule 1 is a game that's like funny and full of shenanigans and involve things related to exchanging materials that are questionable. I think. I don't know too much about it, but I've heard it's funny and shenanigan feel, but I'm assuming it's an 18+ game, so just keep that in mind in terms of things. I am 18+, even though I'm safe for work, because the nature of the games I talk about, and of course the games that I play, can be very violent. As you can see, Final Fantasy 14 and people turning into monsters and babies almost dying. So all I want to say, just putting that out there. And of course, with anybody I rate, please be respectful of their spaces, their rules, and you know, I'm going to just recommend people just enjoy themselves. But again, if you're not going to ride the raid, I hope to see you at a future stream. I will be back sometime early next week and tomorrow, where I'll post, and then we'll be good to go. But thank you so much again for those of you who followed, as well as Toku. Thank you so much for the raid, for coming back and, you know, sharing community with me. And yeah, we're gonna get popping. So I'm gonna go start the raid, and then I'm gonna get ready for Static Night with my friends, so we can do some more Final Fantasy 14 shenanigans. And for those of you who see me online, feel free to always say hi and just, you know, come by and do some things. It's goody in the hoodie, because I always be full of shenanigans on Final Fantasy 14. And y'all, I'm going to be a raider. My goal is to raid and to do ultimas. So I'm going to be a baddie. A Bonet Vieira baddie. I'm just saying, that's my goal in life. But anyway, alrighty, y'all. Let me get the raid going. Like I said, the raid message in the chat. I will see you sometime very soon. Just give me one more second to make sure I spell things right, because I be clumsy, and cliffs are my mortal enemy, and don't lick doorknobs, and wear a mask. Stay safe out here. I'm just saying, do what you gotta do. You know? That's all I'm gonna say. But okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I'm a baby streamer, y'all. You're gonna have to give me until year 4 to get this right. Okay. I think we're good. But alrighty, y'all. Take care. I'll see you in stream sometime soon. Thanks for following and liking. Thanks for sharing all the links, everybody. And thanks for joining me in game if you did. Alright, take care for now. Bye-bye.